I used to be one of the favorite student of my teachers back in high school, middle school, whatever. Like some teachers will really love me, some teachers will really hate me. Mostly were like love me. So I'm talking about these teachers, and sometimes these teachers will scold the whole class, including me as well. But I will know in my head we had this magical connection that okay, I'm talking shit to everybody, you are not included, although I'm saying because she doesn't want to show partiality, that she liked me as a student in that class, but she will scold me as well. And we would understand that communication, that it was not for meant for other boys. I should not be triggered about that because she didn't want to make it obvious that I'm the favorite student or something like this. And that thing has happened with my grandmother as well. Or if I'm being favorite somewhere, they will still treat me shit in front of other people or say something. Yeah, it has to be, you have to be like your emotional intelligence should be on that level where you can understand and not go for that flying arrow, right? And what I mean by that, nowadays, I know I'm too critical to women lately these days, but there are 70% bad women, 70% bad men. And I have seen those people online on comment section, not in my other people's comment section. That's so much true. Like even boys are even shit. There's so much bad problem with boys even. So both party, like content creator like me will criticize women, then there will be a female content creator that will criticize about boys, and I will say they are right. I will say I'm also right. Problem is about this 30%, right? This after inside that 30%, 20% people will get triggered because everybody is saying something bad about womanhood or something like this. They have to understand this 20% that this is not about you. You might be the exception. You don't have to get involved in that. You don't have to be triggered by it. It's about rest of the women. You also know it that there are a lot of shitty women out there. But these 20 who are actually good and lack little of emotional intelligence, they get triggered and join that rest of 70. So now 90% of women becomes bad. And same way, these 20% in boys as well get triggered by this feminist content creator or something like this who stands for women or something like that and criticize boys. Obviously, there are bad boys out there, not good people out there. These 20 who are good, they will also take sides with the boys. Now from 70, it became 90. 90% hate each other, 90% became shit. Because 20% were not there, but they just got triggered by social media. Only 10% left who had this emotional intelligence. Now only 10% left in the girl side, 10% left in the boy side. And it's become very hard. And we will have like always bad image about each other. The social media fight will go on, and eventually from 70 it became 90, then it will become 95. Only 0.11% will be left, and it will be like a triggering zigzag cycle which goes on, and we will eventually end up hating each other. And we are not made for this. We are definitely not made for this. Boys and girls are made to be together like yin and yang. uh, Otherwise, this earth will not go forward. There will be no society, no freedom. Whatever freedom, how would you get freedom? There is no people, right? What kind of thing independence you want when there is nobody to share the happiness, nobody to share the sorrow? So this thing, so you have to be really mindful when you're listening people. A lot more time, you don't have to catch that flying arrow. It is not for you. You know your womanhood. Like you women know how bad their woman other counterpart could be. You men as a know like how shitty other man could be, right? But you need to understand 70% are still bad. You don't have to take side and be aggressive and join the gang or something like this. And in 3-minute video, not every content creator will put exceptions or something. Most of the time they will go for overall rule. If I say something like women are not physically very strong, it's yeah, there will be somebody who will be stronger than the average man, but doesn't mean that I'm going to specify that in my 3-minute video. So I hope you understand that. Let make this smart and not fight that much, and don't take flying arrow all the time. Don't be so triggered. Understand the dynamic of social media and be mindful for other gender as well.